Hi everyone. I'm going to answer Summer's questions that she has for us today. There are 10 of them, and I'll post them over in the description box so that you can read them, but normally I'll just read them and then answer them. First question is, describe something that's happened to you for which you have no explanation. I thought about this for a couple of minutes before I started this video, and I guess my answer is probably going to be a little bit different because I believe that everything happens for a reason. So my answer to this question is going to be that my deep-rooted faith in God is that God has control over my life, and that's the reason that everything happens to me. So I really don't have something that doesn't happen without an explanation. I might not know it at the time, and I might not know it for a while, but eventually it all comes back to there's a purpose and a plan and a path to follow. And that's just my beliefs, and I have no problem with anyone who doesn't believe that. Number 2 is, where were you on September 11th, 2001? I was at work. Number 3, what did you have for lunch yesterday? I had cottage cheese and cucumbers. Number 4, where do you go or whom do you go to for advice? First of all, I usually go to my husband and my family. And second of all, I have very few close friends that I trust their advice that I would go to. And before any of those, I usually go to God. Number 5, what's the sickest you've ever been? Well, I had a mold infection in my lungs once, which caused me to almost die, so I was pretty sick then, but overall I would have to say at this point in time in my life, with the fibromyalgia and my diabetes and my overall health condition, right now is probably the sickest I've ever been because it lasted way longer than the infection that I had. Number 6, are you afraid of heights? No. Not at all. There are some circumstances that I don't prefer to be up high over, but I'm not afraid of heights. Number 7, what is your favorite form of exercise? I originally was joking around when I read these questions and said sleeping, but probably dancing is probably my favorite, and then after that would be walking. When I was younger, it used to be running. Number 8, what is your favorite breakfast food? My favorite breakfast food is homemade French toast. Number 9, what is the longest you've ever waited in line, and for what were you waiting? The longest that I've ever waited in line was probably about 45 minutes or so, and it was standing outside waiting to get into Toys R Us when they got in the Wii that we got for TJ with the money that he won while he was in Vegas. Number 10, what is your favorite Broadway musical? Let's see, I would have to say Cats. We've seen that one twice, and I've also seen a couple of others, but Cats would probably be my favorite. They were great questions as always, Summer, and I thank you for putting them out there for everyone to answer, and I will see you all later. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Mwah.